What's up, sports bettors? What's so amazing about NFL season is everyone, including the sports books, forget that MLB is going on, and I'm always able to get some incredible bets. So today I'm going to be sharing with you two prop bets that I ended up locking in. I really like, right? And what's really cool about OddsJam and sharp betting in general, right? Profitable sports betting is you can browse odds for free on OddsJam for any sport. And most importantly, the same concepts that apply, to betting on the NFL, they apply to betting on the MLB, right? It's all about data, finding value, and beating the vig. Once you understand those three things, you are well on your way to making hundreds of thousands of dollars sports betting, just like me. That's all you have to do. Beat the vig, beat the juice, find an edge, and win long term, right? So for example, today, we have the Betfair exchange. We have a ton of different data points telling us what the odds should be in the A's-Mariners game, right? So all I know is, as a rational kind of data-driven sports bettor, you don't need any math, nothing like that, is it would be a horrible bet to play the A's plus 220 on 888 Sport when you can get them plus 240, plus 230, like literally every other sportsbook is offering a better line, right? When you're getting ripped off, you shouldn't even bother sports betting, right? You're not going to beat the sports books, the markets long term. There's millions of dollars bet on the MLB, NFL. These are efficient markets. They have lots of volume, yada, yada. So anyways, the first play I went with is going to be a positive EV bet. So it's free to browse odds on OddsJam. And what the betting tools do is essentially like take the millions of odds kind of on sports books and condense them to try to show you where the interesting bets are, right? If you look at one MLB game, look at how much stuff is here, right? It's like the amount of crap you can bet on. FanDuel alone probably has hundreds of thousands of odds on their site right now, right? And especially once NBA starts picking up in college basketball, there may be like 250,000 odds on FanDuel at any given time. So as a sports bettor, you can't be like constantly looking around manually at every single game. That's not how it works, right? You have to, essentially have tools just like the pros do to identify bets that have an edge. And what we can see right here is Robbie Ray over 7.5 strikeouts has a 4.46% profit margin, right? So it's plus 110 on FanDuel. WinBet, minus 105. Bet Online, a very sharp sports book, has it minus 114. So basically, every data point is telling us, like, hey, this should be priced closer to minus 110 or something like that. Pinnacle has it minus 110. We're able to get it plus 110. So that bet has a 4.46% profit margin. Then another play I went with is Shane Bieber, under 6.5 strikeouts. So I'll go to my bets, and what's interesting as well is I played Robbie Ray over 7.5 strikeouts, as well as 8+ strikeouts, which is the exact same bet as over 7.5. So these are the same bet, right? 8+ over 7.5 are the same bet. We got $90 down on both, basically. And then I also played, Shane Bieber under 6.5 strikeouts, right here, right? So let's go back here. So as a sharp bettor, this is a play we love, absolutely love. Caesars has this minus 167, DraftKings minus 135, kind of like every sports book pricing this as a heavy underdog, and we're able to get it minus 110. FanDuel's the only sports book that has the over favored. So treating every sports book kind of as an independent data point of where the line should be set, it's very clear that under 6.5 is a great bet, right? All you need to do as a sharp bettor is beat the vig. Most sportsbooks charge 4% vig, right? So they take their market. They're like, hey, we think Shane Bieber is, should be minus 110 to throw over under 6.5 strikeouts. Then they add their vig, right? And maybe that wasn't specifically clear, but we have a bunch of videos kind of about it. So you can use a no vig odds calculator to remove the vig, right? Pinnacle has the under at minus 137. They have the over at plus 103. So a no vig market means the plus number is equal to the minus number. And here, The no vig line, according to Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, would be minus 117, and we're getting this minus 110 on FanDuel. So Pinnacle's telling us, yo, the fair odds, the true odds with no vig would be minus 117. We're getting this minus 110. So that's an incredible bet. DraftKings is plus 105, minus 135. So the true price would be minus 118 according to them, right? And you can do this for all the sports books. Bet online, plus 102, minus 132. The true odds is minus 115. So long story short, it's like, yeah, this looks incredible. 2.61% profit margin. So I hit them both. Again, like I actually got, for some weird reason, you'll see on FanDuel, they sometimes offer over 7.5 and then 8+. They offer these markets. Like if you go here to MLB, just pick a random game, you'll notice they have player strikeouts over 5.5, and then they also have these alternate strikeouts. So what's interesting is Zach Wheeler to throw 6+ strikeouts. That bet is the exact same as over 5.5 strikeouts, which is minus 144. Now it's minus 148. Pretty fascinating. So anyways, let's make some money. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was a helpful video for you guys. 2 sharp MLB bets, profit margin 1233. We've been tracking our profit and loss. We're up 11K roughly. Let's keep it going. Mathematical betting. Let's make some money, guys.